The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Pass out quickly till he gets. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 19 Sharks. Dragon 60.
Throw here. 3rd down. Has him on a quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Brought in right side by McMillan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
60 Bison. Warriors 70.
From the red zone on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Riggs. Trap 50. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he's got it, it's in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. beyond the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm an aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in. Out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Here we go. Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Dragon. Cougar 19. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Fits it through the middle. And they hit a run shortly after that football he did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
The 46-yard line.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Okay, ready?
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
19, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Rolling from the gun here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
3rd and long for him here. On a quick slant, it's Leggett. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We get it on the keeper. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Hold Holcomb there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hilton now on 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 13-0 lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
180. What's up?
This is Walker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Baker now off the play fake. Cut left. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Find Diablo there on the tackle.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now an inside give to Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Milton. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Milton now. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
19, Warriors, 17.
Milton. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
60, 19, 18, Bradley, 68.
22-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
First down. Here's Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
21 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Baker now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Pulled in at the 20. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Come on, come on. Set. Craft off. Cut 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Back to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. There he goes on the right side. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll work this one up to the 28. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down.
79 Broncos. 75. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's brought in by Laporta. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. So Laporta again. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out.
16 more yards.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Panthers.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Gets out quickly till he gets. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready.
2nd down now. They need 7. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's quite good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. Maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
19 tight, 18 Cardinal, 18 Dragon 60.
Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. Makes a cut left. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo leading. 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bob, Buffalo 18. Cut 19.
This might be a free play for him. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. Second down, Walker's going to get it again. He cuts it right, and he's out the clear. Into the red zone. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Davis. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Okay, ready.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Hubbard again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, it's Viking, 18. Let's go.
This is Legance working the left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Ready up.
First down now, ball at the 33. Handoff running right, Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
70 Lions.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Get it. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
At the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy. Ready.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. They get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
No. Viking, it's check. Panthers.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That's it in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. To the line. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Now Walker. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
What's up?
On 3rd down, Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
First and 10 from the 43. Play action. Here's Mayfield. This is a heater going deep. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10. To the ground with Walker. And second down only works out for a yard.
He was brought down by Adam Wallace. A gain of 1 brings up third down and
9. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Staying with Walker. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Buccaneers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. I can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready? Cougar 19.
So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. And they took care of business just